President Bola Tinubu has disclosed that the country spends 2 trillion naira monthly to import petrol and diesel. Good morning, everyone, and thank you all for tuning in and listening to this headline that we got your ears this morning. Well, as our headline for this morning says here that President Bola Tinubu has disclosed that the country spends 2 trillion naira monthly to import petrol and diesel. We have here that Tinubu said all this during his recent nationwide broadcast to Nigerians. The National Youth Service Corps has declared Okun Christopher, the Akwa Ibom State Coordinator of the scheme, and his driver Daniel Ifong are missing. Well, according to the president, despite Nigerians' abundant oil and gas resource, his administration met a country that was dependent on only on oil, neglecting its gas resources while subsidizing the cost of fuel. Tinubu removed the fuel subsidy on his first day in office, and this led to an increase in the pump price of petrol from about 200 naira per litre in May 2023 to about 700 naira at the moment. Well, as a result, the president noted that his administration has invested in compressed natural gas to change the narrative. Fellow Nigerians, we are a country blessed with both oil and gas resources, but we met a country that has been dependent solely on oil-based petrol, neglecting its gas resources to power the economy. We are also urging our hard-earned foreign exchange to pay and subsidize its use. To address this, we immediately launched our compressed natural gas initiative to power our transportation economy and bring costs down. This will save over 2 trillion naira a month, be used to import PMS and Argo, and free up our resources for more investment in healthcare and education, Tinubu said. He reiterated that his administration would be distributing 1 million kits of extremely low or no cost to commercial vehicle owners transporting people and goods, and who currently consumes 80% of the imported petrol and diesel. We have started the distribution of conversation kits and the setting up of conversation centers across the country. In conjunction with the private sector, we believe that this CNG initiative will reduce transportation costs by approximately 60% and help curb inflation. Tinubu disclosed the Nigeria Reporters report that while licensed individuals have been importing diesel to Nigeria, the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited remains the sole importer of petrol under the current administration. Despite being the largest oil producer in Africa, Nigeria depends on imported petroleum products due to low refinery capacity. In May, the president of the Dangote Group, Alhaji Atiku Dangote, said Nigeria would no longer import any fuel the moment his refinery commenced the production of petrol. However, the Dangote refinery has been battling with crude oil challenges as international oil companies reportedly refuse to supply crude oil to the facility. Officials of the Dangote refinery said that the Nigerian midstream and downstream petroleum regulatory authorities have insisted on fuel importation, granting license to people to import daily fuel into Nigeria. Well, reacting, the NMPDPRA Chief Executive Farouk Ahmed denied all the allegations, stating that it was the Dangote diesel that had the higher sulfur content than the imported ones. The NMDPRA boss warned that Nigeria cannot rely heavily on the Dangote refinery for its fuel supply, saying the importation of fuel would continue. And according to Ahmed, the refinery had requested the regular stop giving import license to other marketers to be the only fuel supplier in Nigeria, saying he refused to grant the request. Meanwhile, Tinubu waded into the issues and ordered the supply of crude oil to Dangote in local currency, saying that will save the country over $660 million monthly. And that is all we have for you concerning this headline today this morning, which says here that President Bola Tinubu has disclosed that the country spends 2 trillion naira monthly to import diesel and petroleum. Well, actually, that is actually true, and I really like it is high time that Nigeria, the Tinubu-led administration, start to have their senses back. It is not that annoying that Nigeria is spending a lot of money just on crude oil alone. And before I move on, don't forget, if you're not a subscriber, you can do that to tap that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, leave a like on this video to get more updates concerning this in the nearest future to come. Yeah, concerning all this, according to the president, said despite Nigeria's abundant oil and gas resources, said that his administration met a country that was only dependent on oil alone, which is true. The Buhari-led administration, they don't even focus on other sectors of the country, other sectors that can bring Nigeria a lot of money. They just focus on the oil. Even the oil concept, they didn't even perfect it. Like we can see, if not of the Dangote refinery, like Nigeria will be going. When Nigeria has entered, we have become a country that was spending too much of our revenue on petroleum alone. Yes, just on petroleum alone. Instead of, and we have refinery, we are a oil-rich state, and we're like Dangote said, if his refinery is working, Nigeria will no longer be spending much money to import. Even said that Nigeria will not even import petroleum again if his refinery is back to fit. And there are some people that have been threatening and frustrating this Dangote refinery from working, like the shifting of the NM of the shifting of the NMDPRA boards. It says that Nigeria cannot just heavily depend on Dangote refinery for supplying fuel, saying that importation of fuel would still continue. These are the people that are benefiting concerning importing of fuel. And TINUBU does not want that to happen anymore. That's why, and this man said that he's not going to supply crude oil to the Dangote refinery, and TINUBU himself, he ordered that crude oil should be supplied to the Dangote refinery in our local currency, in naira. As I said, that will actually increase the exchange rate, and that will also save Nigeria $660 million monthly. And we can use that money that we're saving, and also the 2 trillion naira that we're not wasting, to focus on more other important things like education, insecurity, and stuff. But although I would like to say that all what Tinubu said actually makes sense, but I just hope all what he says is put into place. Looking at the comment section that I have here, Apply Wisdom says that now you the export go at your refinery, now you they collect refinery money from us. Now you see the import still collect our tax, import government fees, and him go give some gullible ones shaking change to carry out his tribalic rights and greed to distract them from seeing beyond realities of life. Wow, people will still insult anyone in the comment section. But what do you guys think? Let me see your comment below in the comment section. Don't forget to leave a like on this video. Then tap the subscribe button as a big red one with the notification bell, so that anytime of any video, you'll be the first to get notified about it. Once again, thank you for tuning in and have a wonderful day ahead of you.